Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another week of learning. I hope you had a great weekend. Well, this week in writing, we're going to continue on with learning about persuasive writing. Today, we're going to be talking about how to make our opinions sound stronger by using strong words, or another way of calling it is high modality words. Our learning intention today is we are learning to use strong words to make our opinions sound more convincing. And another word for saying strong words, we can say modality. We're going to be talking about high modality words and low modality words. And our success criteria is I can understand what modality, meaning in other words, what strong words are. I can use modality words to make my argument stronger. As we have learnt so far, persuasive text presents an opinion about a particular topic. When you write a persuasive text, your goal is to convince the reader to agree with your point of view. The building blocks of any piece of writing are the words you use. If you want your opinion to sound strong and convincing, you need to use strong words. The stronger your opinion sounds, the more likely it is that the reader will listen. Look at this example. This girl wants to convince her friend not to litter in the playground. Do you think this sounds very persuasive? Why or why not? Littering is wrong. Do you think she could have said more to be more persuasive? She's just said it's wrong. Wrong is not a very strong word. The girl does not sound very convincing. Here are some strong words she could have used. Can you think of any others? Littering is thoughtless, disrespectful, unacceptable, careless, offensive, appalling, inconsiderate, selfish. Do you think you might take more notice if she said some of those words? Strong words can transform weak sentences into strong opinion. Here's an example. Children should play a musical instrument because it's fun. Or I can make it better by saying, playing a musical instrument is an enjoyable and creative activity and a valuable life skill. Now that gives the reader far more information about the activity we want them to do. So by adding strong words to this weak sentence, we can transform it into a strong opinion. Now it's your turn. I wonder if you can come up with a stronger sentence for this one. It is important to wear a helmet when riding a bike. So stop for a minute and see if you can think of a way of saying the same thing but in a strong way. Well, I came up with, helmets are an essential piece of safety equipment for all children to wear when riding a bike. It will protect your head if you fall. See how I use this strong words, an essential and it will protect, giving the reader far more information and really selling the point about having to wear a helmet. Let's have another turn. Can you turn this sentence into a stronger sentence? Everyone should eat vegetables because they are good for you. Well, we know they are, but why? We need to tell the reader more to make sure they understand our opinion. Can you add some strong words to change that into a better sentence and make a strong opinion? I came up with, everyone must eat vegetables each day. They provide your body with important vitamins and minerals needed to keep fit and healthy. So I've got the words must, important, and the reason why, because we want to keep fit and healthy, not just that they're good for you. I've actually given you reasons why they're good for you. Can you see by adding those words and giving more information, I'm convincing the reader of my opinion? Let's try one more. It is kind to include other people in your games. All right, your turn. Can you come up with a better sentence than that? Think of some reasons why you'd want to invite other people to play your games. All right, I came up with, it is important to include other people in your games. It makes games more enjoyable and is certainly a good way of making new friends. Once again, look at the strong words I've used. Important, more enjoyable, certainly a good way. All of those are strong words trying to convince the reader to think as I do. Now, in your pack today, I've given you this chart, and it's called Modality Words. Modality is another word we used. Instead of saying strong words, we might say the words have low modality, high modality, or high or strongest modality. Now, our low words are could, couldn't, doubtful, I think, may, maybe, might not, occasionally, perhaps, possible, potentially, rarely, sometime, and sure. So really, we're not committing to anything on those. We're only saying, oh, I could. Then you've got your medium modality, a bit stronger, but not really strong. Apparently, frequently, likely, often, ought to, probably, regularly, scarcely, should, shouldn't, usually, would, and wouldn't. But in the orange section, these are the words we really want to use, our strong high modality words. Absolutely, always, certainly, clearly, definitely, has to, have to, impossibly, invariably, is, must, mustn't, never, obviously, shall, surely, undoubtedly, unquestionably, will not. They are all really strong words of making a clear statement. So in your writing, they're the type of words you want to include when you're writing your reason to convince your reader of whatever your opinion or point of view is. So whenever you're doing persuasive writing, have this sheet with you, because that will be a really good word chart to get some strong words from. So here's our task for today, boys and girls. You're going to decide whether these words are low modality or high modality. Now remember, low modalities are the words that really don't tell us that it's going to happen. It might happen. It may happen. But your high modalities are your strong words. They're telling you when it will happen, or it's certain. They're the ones that are going to be more convincing. This is where you can use that sheet I just showed you on the previous slide, which had the low, medium, and high modality words. Find the words on there and you'll know where to put them. You might need a parent helper to help you do this task, to help you reading some of the words. So you can either print off the worksheet and cut the words up and then sort them under the correct heading, or perhaps maybe a parent helper can help you write them onto a piece of paper, fold your piece of paper in half, have one side low modality and the other side high modality, and write the words under the right headings. Right, once you finish, take a photo and upload it into this week's completed work document.